So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well,
Can he finish? Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Xavi Alonso. That's a little off target. Doku. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Always goal side. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Ibrahimovic. And here's Hullet. Closing in on goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Howson, over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Neither side yet able to find the net. Rodri. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's delightful. Doku! It's a loose ball. And that has been knocked clear. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that wasn't far away. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Opts to play. Tries one from range! So, third corner of the game. And a header! Off the post! Good ball, good take. And now a sudden chance to counter. Spread out to the left. Schneider pinches it off him. Rodri. Doku looking to be a menace in the final third. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a very decent... He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Corner number 4 coming up here. Chiellini can get it clear. Phoenix Rising are looking to go forward now. And this is Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chiellini, and he opts to go forward. Xavi Alonso. 30 minutes gone. Phoenix Rising are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
And it's Hullet. Maldini gets a foot in here. Mbappe, never the sort to be shot shy. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Driving through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Costa Curta. Now it's Schneider. And it's Rijkaard. Played for Chiellini. Maldini. Chooses to go crossfield. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Doku. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. That has been cut short. Costa Curta.
There will be 1 minute
and it's
at
Bale.
a time.
And it's Rijkaard. And he's forced to go back. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, your views on the first half?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Yokohama F. Marinos clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be...
Doku! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
Now this could be a chance. Phoenix Rising have the chance to go the other way. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rijkaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's worked it through. It's Schneider! And he has kept it out somehow.
Schneider clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
There's the shot! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Bale does really well to win the ball there. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Doku. That's a good run down the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he get it through? Oh, it's Batistuta. Nicely spread. Bale. That's tidy. Bale stood his ground strongly. Aimed at the far side. And that has been cleared. And that has left him in a heap. Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Doku. There he goes. Terrific effort! It's in! And the game has liftoff. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong...
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. No, just off target. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Sneijder. Xavi Alonso, Gattuso does really well there, he is strong.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That'll be a throw-in. Doku. It's a good surge, he's making up the left-hand side. And that has put a halt to things. Can he get on the end of this? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Yokohama F. Marinos are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Towering header! And that's a sharp finish! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution on the field, number 14.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Yokohama F. Marinos are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that is a little undercooked. Chance here to counter. Rijkaard. Now it's Sneijder. Now it's Bale. Sneijder. Vinicius Junior. And here's Hullet. Hullet! The corner count is rising. That's 6. Chiellini tries to clear. Backward it, and Hullet! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Mainu. Mainu. And smartly reclaimed. Vinicius Junior!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Hullet! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that's a waste.
There will be 5 minutes.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. 5 minutes to add. Sneijder for Bale. Nicely weighted ball. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Drogba. Mainu. And here's Vinicius Junior. shooting chance! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. Yokohama F. Marinos really have hit the height. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And this is Ibrahimovic, looking to play him in. Doku, he's found a way past. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Hullet. Doku. He's having a hit! And he was alert to it. Well, that's a... He's had a shot! It's there! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Shot could be on. Oh, he's been caught napping. And a header! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was wonderful. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
It's impossible to ignore the genius that is Andrea Pirlo. He plays a deeper midfield role, but his whole game is designed to spray passes forward.
Just one of a kind.
Yeah, these guys now are almost extinct.
And he was alert to it. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. It is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Seedorf receives it in a good position here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Menu. Yokohama F. Marinos ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Turan is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Hullet. Bruno Fernandes. O'Shea. Some good persistent defending here. Now Otto. Ferdinand. Menu. Yokohama F. Marinos very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Lahm. That's really well manoeuvred. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Menu. Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. He's shifting through the gears here. A header! And that's in. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Yokohama F. Marinos are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Lovely bit of skill. Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. Doku! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ibrahimovic. Seedorf.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rummenigge. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Looking for the far post. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Lahm spots it and intercepts. Pirlo makes a dash for it. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Bruno Fernandes. Doku, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Schneider. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. And it's half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Yokohama F. Marinos looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So, into the second half. Menu. Now it's Doku. Now there's a fine ball. Schneider. Azar. Time and again they are repelled. Hullet. And here's Doku. Great ball, and he's in here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. He is just caressing the ball. That is good strength. And it's made its way to... Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ah, such a clever touch. Some good work on the right flank here. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that pass isn't the best. Played back into the centre. Porto appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Seedorf looking for the run. Yokohama F. Marinos with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Pass is just off target. Chiellini is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Leicester did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Under an awful lot of pressure. Pass somewhat off target. Menu has created one goal already. Knocks it into space. And this is Schneider. And the finish! It's a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Porto are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. No, that's been intercepted. Yokohama F. Marinos are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can...
Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Yokohama F. Marinos have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just the keeper in his one. Chance, surely! And how good was that? A finish of true class! It's all becoming so easy. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish.
It's Ibrahimovic! Off the post! No, not quite.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Roberto Carlos. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Doku. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Doku! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Just cruising! They are cruising! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Bruno Fernandes at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And now he has two. Yokohama F. Marinos and pull it! Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Mainu. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a good position here. Real chance! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Turan. And that will be the final act. Yokohama F. Marinos looking by any yardstick formidable. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield...
And he shoots! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about, excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Sporting finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's shifting through the gears here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And here's the chance to counter. And this is Eto'o. Vinicius Junior venturing down the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Opts to play it back. And it's brute. There's the shot! And that's a tidy finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper
takes a shot! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Yokohama F. Marinos find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bullet! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Can he get on the end of this? Yokohama F. Marinos have scored 2 quick goals here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Seedorf cannot be beaten that easily. Zanetti gets across to intercept that. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, again there's no way through. Bruno Fernandes. Donadoni. Knocks it into space. And this is Del Piero. He's had a shot! And it's Seedorf. He's having a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's picked his way through. Shoots! Yes! Just cruising! They are cruising! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And now the breakaway. Vinicius Junior getting forward. Nesta.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Out towards the flank. Delivers with whip. Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now he's running away. Seedorf. Eto'o. Oh, well measured. Oh, nicely intercepted. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Stam. Donadoni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance! Oh, good finish! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
At least that has given their people something to smile about.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found the way. Vinicius Junior! And that's in! Gorgeous, just gorgeous. And that brings the first half to a close. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yokohama F. Marinos have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Yokohama F. Marinos have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And so the action is resumed. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Hazard, and this is Eto'o. No outsmarting him this time. Rijkaard does well not to be outdone there. Seedorf. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against... Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Silvesh. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. And Hullet! Stam. Sporting are looking to break at pace. Now it's Eto'o. Del Piero. Eto'o. Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Bruno Fernandes. Driving on and making good progress. And he's managed to get free. Played into the box. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Bruno Fernandes, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Hullet receives it in a good position here. Donadoni.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rodri. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Hullet.
That was lovely, that.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Sporting are down to 10 men. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Bruno Fernandes shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's a good ball. That's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bruno Fernandes. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace, that's his...
Vinicius Junior! Oh, he's hit the bar! He's a sharp little ball here. Chiellini cuts it out. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Del Piero. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Gattuso. And this is Hullet. And Hullet! It's a loose ball. It's a quick ball upfield. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that's going wide left. Just eases him off the ball. That's a throw. Oh, such a clever touch. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Hullet. Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
It's a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a good position here. Del Piero. And this is Bale.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely worked. Decent chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
He's going all the way! Lovely feet. Aims beyond the defence. Great vision. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's fabulous. And That's been drilled in. Aubameyang. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Real chance! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pull it. Vinicius Junior is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Bale. It's Lampard. Pull it. Now it's Aubameyang. Vinicius Junior. Rodri. Can they get him away? Del Piero. And the counter is on. And it's Hullet. Aubameyang. And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Yokohama F. Marinos really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And so we're off again.
Yokohama F. Marinos clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he is going into that little black book. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Vinicius Junior! And it's come back out to him. Marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Yokohama F. Marinos have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Ibrahimovic being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Now it's Del Piero. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Hullet.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now this could be a chance. Thuram. Vieira. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Gattuso, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Gattuso. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Aubameyang.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Chiellini makes the interception. Gattuso kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And no, that was never going to make it. Lampard. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zanetti. Zanetti is flagged offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Lampard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shot, surely! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Del Piero plays it short. And here's Del Piero. Oh, that's neat. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He has found the way through. Cross needs to be good.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Chiellini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nicely aimed pass. Rodri. In with the challenge. Now it's Bale. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 11, Bale. Number 99, Aubameyang. Number 88,
And it's Edmilson.
Frank Lampard. Number 4, Vieira. Coming on
Knocks
the
it
field.
out wide.
Number 22.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Eto'o. Number 18, Nedved. Number 16.
Nicely shaped ball.
Sado.
Doku in
Number
acres of
15,
space out wide.
Edmilson. Substitution
Gone
in
for a throw-in.
progress.
Doku. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's very neat. And he's managed to get free. They want to be quick to recover this. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Eto'o. And it's Kaka. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nedved, and a chance! The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Nedved goes short. Now the ball in. And he gets rid in a hurry. That is good strength. And sent off! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Del Piero. And there's the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Added minute has been indicated.
Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. All hands on deck for this one. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. There will be 4 extra minutes. And this is Del Piero. Well, he said... That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and No doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Tries to pass it. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's nice. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the keeper beats it away. Yokohama F. Marinos have the chance to go the other way. Sends it crossfield. That has not gone well. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ah, such a clever touch. Spread neatly. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bale. Could move up a gear here. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And the shot! He's got away with one there. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Rooney, and he's whipped it across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yokohama F. Marinos very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Oh, it's played into the area.
You can think ahead, but not take your eye off the ball, and he did.
Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Vieira. Now it's Messi. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's neat. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he shoots! Goal! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yokohama F. Marinos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think.
He's having a shot! Rude Hollins! That is just a piece of art! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are purring, truly purring. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Yokohama F. Marinos find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Wan-Bissaka gets it clear, nicked it back promptly. And here's Dembele, Makalele, and it's Rooney. And a chance!
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And he's in on goal. Gattuso, Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. That's good play. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Yokohama F. Marinos producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 21. Le numéro
So the action resumes.
Rooney. Le numéro 19. Messi.
Vinicius Junior.
Le numéro 20.
That is a great pick out.
Le numéro 16.
Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass,
Le
Peter,
numéro
did he?
15.
Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Ferdinand plays it long. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Lam. Now it's Sané. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Out to terrific effort! And that's a tiny finish! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Vinicius Junior. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Makalele kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Almost an hour gone, and he's quick to return it. Rodri, Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Makalele. Bruno Fernandes. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Ibrahimovic. Gattuso. That's good vision. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
So we have movement on both benches.
Pour le remplacer, le
And
numéro
played
17.
it back swiftly.
Changement en cours.
Yokohama F. Marinos, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that's...
Schneider! Oh, it's hit the post! And they've got rid. Menu plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Messi. Maldini gets a foot in here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, nice touch. Now the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Schneider. And it's Beckham. Beckham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lofted in. Getting up there! He's got a goal! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So could they be onto something here? Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And he's got away from it. Sane purring through the gears. Oh, he's... Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
It's their second corner of the game. Beckham goes short. Menu. Now it's Doku. He's picked his way through. Is there any support? He might not need it. And it's Snyder. Oh, it's come loose. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Somewhat off target. Nicely shaped ball. Can he latch onto this? Beckham. Tries to play it through. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
Additionnel, 5 minutes.
Very nicely done. And this is Snyder. He's got away. There's the delivery. Oh, great leap! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ibrahimovic looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. He is through here. They're urging him to shoot. In by Messi. Bale with the short one. That is a brilliant interception. Played up towards the front line. And that's that. Yokohama F. Marinos can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a play-making goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
That's headed upfield. And this is Hullet. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Milan with another corner. Milan have their second corner now. Oh, good effort! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Yaya Toure. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shapes to shoot! Now, oh, what has happened here? And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. And the lead lasts no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. No, he refuses to take the bait. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's delightful. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's neat. Engages and forces him off the ball. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. A searching ball out wide. Hakimi. Rummenigge gets into a good position. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rodri. Just eases him off the ball.
Milan definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Half an hour played now. And it's Hullet. And it's been played through. Now, can he find a finish? Vinicius! And one more try! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Gattuso. Now it's Hullet. Pirlo. Now it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vinicius Junior. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Searching pass he's played there. Bale. And it's Gattuso. And it's Ibrahimovic. Tries to pass it through, and he's in on goal. And it's pulled back. Impressive jump. It's a goal. And the comeback is complete. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Yokohama F. Marinos with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And Hullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Rodri. Rodri proves just a little bit too strong. Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a searching pass. Ferdinand makes the interception. Hullet. No, that's been intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Hullet! And that brings the first half to a close. Yokohama F. Marinos have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Yokohama F. Marinos are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. So straight into the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Bale's cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely bit of skill. Gives it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Oh, he's found support out wide. That's very neat. Ball in towards the... Terrific effort! And no mistake. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Try to game this, all square again. Real chance! Goal! And they're back in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yokohama F. Marinos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Substitution on the field, number 16, Rodri. Number 10, Messi. Number 9, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field, number 37.
Doku puts them all in.
Number 4, Bruno Fernandes. Number 7,
sweet feet.
Doku. Substitutions taking place.
Now this could be a chance. Eto, renowned for his long-range shooting. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, nice touch. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Now that's well seen too. Referee's given a throw. That has been cut short. Yokohama F. Marinos perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Doku, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Played out to the left flank. Caught offside that time.
Yokohama F. Marinos surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He won't be happy with that one. Lovely feet. Pirlo. Bullet. Looking for options for movement. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. Nesta, and the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field, number 14.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on to replace him is number 22, O'Shea. Substitution in
Yokohama
progress.
F. Marinos have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. So, third quarter of the game. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Saliba. Tele. And it's Thiago. Probing pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Tele.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Strokes it back. This is a promising build-up. Now the ball's gone astray. And it's Mainu. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, they can break here. So that's it. It is all over. Yokohama F. Marinos have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Played out wide, Messi. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rodri. Looking for the run. Bruno Fernandes delivers. Dembele. Guadalajara are looking to break at pace. Produces a cross. Triol gets over and intercepts. And it's Hullet. Gerrard. He's had a shot! Oh, important interception. And he shoots! Goal! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Yokohama F. Marinos are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. That's Dembele. Messi, and it's lofted through here. Can he get it through? Spread it left. Thuram simply refused to be outdone there. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Out towards the flank. Oh, right place, right time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, it's come to nothing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri. O'Shea. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Dembele, and he's managed to get free. Dembele's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vieira. And it's Gerrard. And here's Dembele. Oh, such a clever touch. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. There they go, hunting again.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now it's Bruno Fernandes, delivered with swing. Gerrard deals with that comfortably. And he's in on goal. And it's O'Shea. Oh, that's a clever look. Terrific effort! Oh, it's come off the upright. Tries to pass it through. Dembele, it's Dembele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Bullet! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Guadalajara are looking to go forward now. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, it's Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined. Quality ball. Messi. Good chance here! Incredible! Just incredible! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Yokohama F. Marinos cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. There's the header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
And now, I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today. Substitution on the field, number 21.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Yokohama F. Marinos can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Guadalajara have their second corner now. Chiellini tries to clear. Yokohama F. Marinos have the chance to go the other way. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Looking for the far post. Brilliantly cut out. He's had a shot! Gerrard can clear it away. And he's managed to gift it back. Yokohama F. Marinos do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's definitely onside. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. Oh, it's Dembele. Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Applies the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
Point blank header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
O'Shea actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Bruno Fernandes with the delivery. And he thumps it clear and claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well timed, excellent interception. Always goal side. Cleared away. Puyol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And Hullet! They've got to be quick to recover this. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. Roberto Carlos goes short. That has not gone well. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Yokohama F. Marinos really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, good take in a good area. Hullet gets flagged offside. Oh, good-looking ball. Spread out to the left. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah.
Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So we have movement on both benches.
Carlos. Number 19, Messi. Number 4, Bruno Fernandes.
It's a pretty
Coming
loose
on the
pass.
field, number 13, Ronaldinho. Number 11, Mbumo.
Burmo
Number 10,
will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Ronaldinho. Ibrahimovic. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to...
Oh no, what has happened here? Cruyff, this looks promising.
Yokohama F. Marinos really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Nicely shaped ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. Looking for the chance! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Van der Ven clears.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Hullet, and this is Ronaldinho. It's a quick ball upfield. Bellingham. Great vision. Thuram makes the interception. And that is that. Yokohama F. Marinos have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Please join me in wishing all the
Hullet
best
taking
to
in the
members of our
accolades,
fan
having been
club
named man of the
celebrating their
match,
wedding anniversary
and
today.
deservedly so. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Well, I thought...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around, absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure, he is all of those things. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bruno Fernandes receives it in a wide position. Now the cross. Bullish header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And he's intervened well there. One has ended up in no man's land. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's there to belt it away. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Great vision. Might be danger here. And that should get the job done. Bullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get on the end of this? It's Gerrard! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Gerrard clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Pull it. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And this is Shevchenko. Lovely, now then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, can they get him away? And he can clear it away. Cruyff chasing after it. And it's Totti. That's a shade optimistic. Bruno Fernandes. Still goalless. And he's managed to get free. Wriggles his way through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cruyff.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And it's Cruyff. That's going wide left. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Knocks it into space. And this is Hullet. And the shot! Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Nice physical challenge. It's run loose here. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And here's Cruyff. Could move up a gear here. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Roberto Carlos. Bruno Fernandes.
Might want to be careful there. Bullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's had a fair tumble under that. He's had a shot! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Messi makes a move down the right. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Hullet. Looking for options for movement. And here's Hullet. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's got away. And here's the chance to counter. Closing in on goal. And it's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police. Substitutions taking place.
So off we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And this is Hullet. That's tidy. Brilliantly cut out. And he can thump it away. That's a cute ball. Hullet is wide and looking to get onto this. Cruyff. Terrific effort! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Yokohama F. Marinos have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Desai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Hullet. That's really well cleared. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Cruyff.
This match was 28,997.
Well read, nice interception. Hullet might just make this. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Schmeichel claims comfortably.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Totti. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, now Messi! Oh, what? That's another chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So we have movement on
Bruno
both
Fernandes.
benches.
Number 6, Roberto Carlos. Number 19, Messi. Coming on the field, number 10, Ibrahimovic. Number 13, Ronaldinho. Number 11,
It's a sharp little ball here.
Substitution.
He welcomes it in. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. Bale. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. That's good defending, very good defending.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle.
Yokohama F. Marinos have the chance to go the other way.
Hullet clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And this is Bale. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Gerrard gets his final warning. Shoots! And that would have been game, set and match.
Ibrahimovic really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Van der Sar chooses to deal with it himself. Tries to pass it through. And that's another good win of the ball. And he thumps it clear. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He might be in here! Good ball, shapes to shoot! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's gone looking for safety. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bono. Now this could be a chance. And this is Cruyff.
Yokohama F. Marinos can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Bale. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Mbappe. Deftly away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Yokohama F. Marinos have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
Just a quick announcement and an exciting
After
one
all of
too.
that,
We're
Jim,
about to
what are you
announce
thinking?
today's lottery
Yokohama
numbers.
F.
Please watch
Marinos
the screen
really
if you
weren't
have a
looking
ticket.
to win it this way. There's no doubt about that. Still, you have to credit them for their ability to dig deep, to show good mental strength and to find that extra gear when it mattered.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.